Okay, can you hear me now? Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I did that again. Oh my goodness. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna reverse and repeat everything I said. Thank you, I appreciate you so much. I'm putting. Hold on, I gotta put a new list. Mm, Okay, so how many minutes? Oh my goodness, 10 minutes into it. I am so sorry, everybody. Wow, 10 minutes in. That's crazy. Okay. Um, Sorry guys, I always do everything live. So unfortunately, I can't go back and edit the video, but um I'll repeat everything to the best of my ability. Um, so this reading is for my subscribers. I do have a list already, but it's um well, not really. I do and I don't. I'm gonna explain it right now. So yesterday I had an issue where my you guys couldn't hear me again. My thing went out, and so today when I got started, I wanted to make sure I picked back up with that list. So there's a priority for today. The We're gonna go ahead and get into the readings. I'm gonna add everybody to the list. Just let me know you want to be added. And the priority goes. If you want to have priority, you have to send a tip and donation. That information's in the description box below. Otherwise than that, yesterday I don't know if Sabrina was able to hear Spirit's advice or not. Um, and then who? Shirley, I don't know if Shirley got her message either. So after them, it was Ashton, and then Starry Night and Foxy Tarot. So they are the priority payments, and then priority um, is that list from yesterday. And then today, so far, I am so sorry because I'm not going to pronounce this correctly. Um, name, Nemia, Nema, um, Nema, I appreciate you letting me know about my volume again, my speaker and all that. So thank you, appreciate that. But before I started all that, while I was waiting for people to get in here, yes, it helps. Thank you. N- n- Ni I Ni I Ima Ni I Ima. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna write that down next to your name. Thank you. Thank you. Ni I Ima. Am I saying it right now? No. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I like I. I. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I. 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 Am I doing it right now? Naya. Naya. I. Ina. Mm, Nahina. Ima. Naima. Man. Naima. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Naima. Mm, I. Okay. So I'm gonna put in the chat. So sorry. I'm gonna put in the chat how I would have did it just so for future reference. I don't know if I'm like a little slow. Probably I am. I would do it similar to something like that. Naima, 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 Naima. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, we both helped each other. Thank you. Thank you. You helped me. Like, I appreciate taking the time and explaining to me how to do it instead of me like keep on pronouncing like pronouncing it incorrectly and because like this reading is for my subscribers, so I'm hoping and honestly, sweetie, I love you. I'm expecting to see you on here again sometime in the future, so I want to know how to say your name. I want to make sure that I'm saying it correctly, so thank you, appreciate you. Okay, so I'm gonna finish the reading that I was doing while I was waiting for everybody to come in, and then Naima, I hope I'm doing that right. You're gonna be the first on the list, and then I still have that list from everybody who came in yesterday. Thank you. Um, so I'm gonna finish this. So this reading is for the person that I was speaking with this morning. They wanted to have they want to have a reading, but sorry, they wanted it to be like discreet and um all that. So this is their reading. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. There's a couple of cards that are like um showing face down. So we're gonna get into that after. So this part, I feel like this is I feel like your passion is going to be returning. It's very important for you to just settle your energy and allow yourself to calm, like own your energy. Don't allow your thoughts to run away with you. Don't allow your oh my goodness. Don't don't allow your how you say? Don't allow your anxieties and things like that to like run you and take like sway your action. Your passion is going to be returning to you, and I feel like the things that you've endured in life that have been difficult and hard, the transitions that you've experienced, the more that you allow yourself to just be yourself and um like transition into yourself, be yourself with no apologies and be proud of yourself, like really be confident in yourself of who you are, because you are a good person. You do bring a lot of good energy wherever you go. You bring knowledge, you bring power, you bring authority. I heard authority. I feel like whatever you've endured in life, the difficult, the hardships, you're going to see the beauty from it. um and I feel like right now you might just have that that energy, like the beauty for ashes. I feel like you might be more aware, maybe because right now you're going through it, maybe because right now you're going through tumultuous times potentially. Maybe that's why you're more subconscious and more aware, or not subconscious but more conscious and aware of the difficult. And it's a natural thing of life. Actually been a study, there's been a study that positive energy, it contributes like 2%, like it's a very a small percent to energy, but a negative energy, it reduces 70% of I think it's 70%. I don't know, I have to look at my paper again. I was writing all this down from like a little thing I was having to learn. It was amazing. So don't allow yourself, basically, sorry, long story short, you're going to be learning a lot about yourself and about everything you've experienced. I feel like you might have changed jobs there's something that you're experiencing that's different than what you have before, and it's a level of growth for you. It's a level of opportunity as well. That's awesome. That's exciting for you. And I feel like the more that you rely on spirit, the more like the more you rely on spirit, the more you'll see that you can rely on spirit. All right, then you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Death card, Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. I feel like there's something like this transition that you've experienced in regards to your home environment. I feel like it's been difficult for you. It's been something that is very triggering for you, and you have your guards and your defensive up. But I felt like at the same time, like you'll see, like I'm telling you, it's as you can process that experience and that energy, you'll reap a reward for it. So there's knowledge is power, and there's a lot of knowledge in this experience. Okay. And I feel like coupled or singled, sorry, coupled or singled, um I feel like there's a potential for you to, I feel like somebody has their eye on you, somebody is interested in you, somebody might be interested in offering you an opportunity. I feel like there's something you're in the process of releasing, or that you have recently released, and you might be finding new passion, new excitement elsewhere, and where you used to have that. I don't know. I feel like your interests have changed. Your interests have changed. You might have felt like you've changed. Um, I feel like a lot of experiences and a lot of knowledge, a lot of processing things, like just situations, experiences, conversations. Okay, I'm getting multiple things here. Okay. You are processing a lot internally. You're trying to make decisions internally, and there's like that going on. But there's also, I feel like there's somebody who's interested in you, and I felt like somebody wants to offer you an opportunity, like not an opportunity. Maybe you could see it as that. I feel like somebody's interested in you, and somebody wants to date you. I feel like you're gonna get an offer soon. Yeah, you might get multiple offers too. You might get multiple. You might get financial and something that you feel like connected to. Someone, maybe someone. I don't know. Okay, that has been your reading. I hope it has been helpful. Until next time, be kind to yourself. Always trust your intuition and use your discernment. Okay, okay. Naima, 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 Naima. Sorry, I say it weird and slow for a little bit, but I'll get used to it. Are you here? Are you are you um are you distracted, or are you ready to get into your meeting? Perfect. Perfect. Naima, 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 Naima. You have a pre-message. Temperance, the King of Cups. If you are in a relationship, well, relationship or not, there's potentially, take it as it resonates, there's something that needs to be balanced in regards to masculine energy that displays, or yeah, displays their love, their intuition, their instincts. I feel like you might be receiving a lot of interest, and you might not be sure what to do with it. Or there might be one person that has kind of had their eye on you, and you're trying to balance that. But I feel like somebody is interested in you. I don't know if somebody has recently um I don't know if like how if you're in a relationship or not, or if somebody has recently asked you out, but it could also be like trying to balance. There could be this energy where you're trying to balance masculine energy. That's where you do something. It's where you care for home and all that. And I feel like that's in regards to the things that you care about yourself. So maybe you're cutting yourself off, or you're selling yourself short, and you're trying to work on balancing that energy. It could be multiple different things. Let's see what comes out. Sorry, I need more. Naima, 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 Naima. Knight of Cups. Somebody is interested in you. Two of Wands, Four of Cups. Somebody's interested. Somebody is interested in you, or you're interested in somebody. There's been a decision made, or there needs to be a decision made, and somebody's not okay. Okay. If you haven't recently received communication from somebody, it like they're interested in you, they want to date you, they're definitely you feel this way, or somebody feels this way towards you. um there's this interest, there's this emotional it's just, it doesn't have to be necessarily a relationship, it could be a family member, but it's definitely masculine energy. And there's like this sense of making, like wanting to make a decision, wanting to choose a path different than what it currently is. And I feel like somebody doesn't feel good enough or worthy enough, or um I don't know. Hold on, let's see what comes out. Naima, what do you have for Naima? Naima, Naima. The cups. Somebody's walked away, but they haven't been able to let it go. Somebody has walked away from something emotionally, but not like they haven't been able to let it go. It's still there. I feel like they're wanting to have communication. Somebody's wanting to have communication. Somebody wants to apologize and heal something. Is this resonating? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, you know what though? I feel like you're so, like, you are beautiful inside and out. And I feel like right now you're allowing your energy to just be suffocated by waiting for him, and like that experience. I'm sorry it didn't go the way that you would have liked. And like all you can say, at least you told him, right? At least you were honest, at least you were open. And it like he has decisions to make. And really, he has decisions to make, and everybody needs to follow their intuition and trust that. Goodness gracious. Hold on, hold on. Well, then let's get into this because let's get into this. I'm so sorry. Mm. That I feel like it's like a betrayal in ways for somebody to show any interest if they're not available. Like if you're not available, why are you appearing to be available? Like I feel like when somebody's not available, sorry, when somebody's not available, it should be clear as day that person is not available. There should be no question. Healing hearts, no, you're perfectly on time. I'm so sorry, Naima. Naima, 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 Naima. Wait, okay, but he cares too. He cares too. He's interested in too. Like, and he's. This is so sorry. This is so. This don't allow somebody to play with you. Don't allow somebody play with you because he can't make up his decisions. Like he needs to make up his mind because lifetime doesn't stop for nobody. And if he's not committed where he's at and he's showing attention and interest elsewhere, that's a betrayal for that's a betrayal on him to her and you. Like and he's no. And it wouldn't be hard for him either if he was clear with himself about what he wanted and what he was doing. He's allowed himself to get confused. And if he wasn't available, he never should have been available. Healing cards, I got you. Um, Naima, 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 Naima. Hold on, we're gonna post them right now. Naima, Naima. Okay, Naima, Naima. Okay, before I pull this tarot, I'm gonna pull the romance angels, how his energy is for her, and how his energy is for you. And the only reason I'm starting with her energy first is because I'm assuming she was energy in his life first. And I want to know his perspective. So I'm going to start with her energy. I hope that makes sense. How he feels about her. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hate when boys need to take it. Boys need to quit being boys and be men. Like, man. All right. How does he feel about her? How does he feel about her? Last shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. Sorry, one more. Thank you, Spirit. Last shuffle. God is great always. How does he feel about her? How does how does he feel about how does he feel about Naima? How does he feel about Naima? Naima. Naima. How does he feel about Naima? How does he feel about Naima? Naima. 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 Last shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel? Okay. Man, this sucks. Son of a bitch. Okay. Fuck. I hate when this happens. Okay. Um, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. This happened to me before. I'm sorry. This is like life changing, but don't let it change you. Don't let it change you. Trust your intuition. Use your discernment at all times. Always, 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 always. And you like if you're not familiar with that, you can practice that energy by telling yourself a lie and telling yourself the truth. And like for example, I am a boy. I am a girl. I am 182. I am in my 40s. Um, like just like that. Tell yourself a lie and tell yourself the truth, or tell yourself the truth and tell yourself a lie. Like get familiar with the energy, so that way when somebody else is giving you energy, you know how to anticipate, or you know how to interpret it. Sorry, I cannot speak. Okay, sorry. My situation wasn't exactly like yours though, because I didn't say how I felt. But I know, well, a lot of women, I'm sure men too, a lot of people know that experience of somebody seeming like they're available, you getting invested, and lo and behold, they're not really available. So I'm gonna pull your tarot right now, and then I'm gonna tell you what the energy was for how he feels about her and how he feels about you. But my interpretation of that energy, it reminded me of crap I dealt with before, and it's not fair. And you deserve so much better and so much more. But I know what you're gonna be experiencing, sorry, what you're experiencing and what you're probably getting ready to go into, and you deserve so much better. And that's a hard thing to come out of. I hope you get out of it way better and quicker and easier, faster than what I did. Okay, how he feels about her. Bottom of the deck energy is honeymoon, separation, and flirt. So I'm gonna say that they probably don't have the greatest sorry, they don't have the greatest relationship between them. They don't spend a lot of time together, but when they do have good moments, they have good moments. And he does not shy away from interest of her. And how he feels about you, bottom of the deck energy is reconciliation, but unrequited love, romantic feelings. That's a conflict within itself. I feel like he like what I don't know how long it's been since you guys haven't talked, but I feel like the energy is weird now between the two of you. So it's like, how does he call you? How does he reach out to you? And what would that look like? I feel like the the cat's out of the bag, and Pandora doesn't go back into the box. So it's weird energy. Like it's weird energy. Um, and I feel like he doesn't think that you feel the way that you like. I feel like this situation has like like you don't know what you don't know, but once you know, you can't unknow it. No matter how much you wish you didn't know it. Once you wake up, you can't go back to that same exact dream. You can't. You cannot. You cannot. You cannot. You cannot. You can't. So I felt like it's just right now. Right now, I'm gonna pull the tarot cards, but right now, I feel like the best suggestion. I'm gonna get spirit's advice as well for you too before we close out. But I feel like for my advice for you, I would advise you to love yourself. Put yourself first. Stop focusing on him. Focus on you. Because he's getting your energy one way or the other. Whether you're hanging out with him or you're thinking about him, he's getting your energy. And what are you getting? You're not getting nothing. You're getting sad. You're getting feelings like you're not good enough. You're getting feelings like you were played with. Like what? No, you're so much better than that. And okay, let me tell you. I heard this thing the other day, and it was fucking sorry. It was mind blowing for me. So I'm gonna share that information with you. Um, Men, there's this thing, the ongoing thing. Is the man more like who's the prize? Right? That's the question. Who's the prize, the male or the female? And I feel like I can't say like that's not how it's supposed to be, but for my experience, majority of the men I know are not. They like um they're not the head of the household. They want to be the head of the household, but it's not. It's not. And I feel like the so when a baby is conceived, the sperm goes to the egg. The egg doesn't come to the sperm. So in those moments, um, it's obvious in by nature that we're not feminine energy isn't supposed to chase after masculine energy. And if a masculine comes and approaches you and gives you this chaotic energy within yourself, I would advise you to choose yourself and like just step back and give that person the space to make their own choices, make their decisions, do what's right for them. But don't take that against you because you're amazing. Like you are amazing. There is nobody like you on the planet. There never has been and there never will be. You are a prize. And he will think about you for years to come. But allow yourself to release him so you're not thinking about him for years to come. Okay, final shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. I'm sorry, last shuffle. Thank you. Yeah, death. There's a transition. You gotta let things go. Just let the chips lie where they might. Three of fire. Be patient. The priest. Bottom of the deck, the empress. You are supposed to be receiving. You're meant to receive. You're meant to receive. Naima, you are meant to receive. Gracefully allow this experience. Pull all the knowledge, the wisdom, the power, everything you can pull from it. And allow yourself to trust your intuition, 1000%, first and foremost. Trust your intuition. Use your discernment and trust your intuition. Okay. All right. I hope that has been helpful. Naima, are you still here? Naima. Okay. I hope that you guys, when I'm doing readings, make sure that, like, so that's the thing. That's what I was just about to say. You know your situation better than I do. I'm just reading a book. So if he knew you first, your energy is that energy. And she's the one that's intruding. Like she's the one that like there's unrequited love, but there's romantic feelings. So he has interests elsewhere. Um, but there's a reconciliation. Girl, if I was you, I would just let it play out, but I wouldn't like Don't be his game. Don't be his toy. You are so much better than that. You're a queen. You deserve a king, not a little boy, not somebody who's going to put you on a shelf and come back to you at his convenience. No, you deserve an emperor. Girl, you got the ah, yeah, I can't show it to you. Well, I'm going to show this part to you. I'm going to show you this part. Oh, you can't even see the words though. You got the Empress, the bottom of the deck. The Empress, that's divine feminine energy. She's all the feminine. She knows how to manage her money, manage her home, manage her emotions, manage her thoughts and her words, manage her actions. The divine Empress, man, yes, man, she deserves an emperor, not even a king. An empress deserves an emperor. The queen is a combination of all the queens. Sorry, the empress is the combination of all the queens, and the emperor is the combination of all the kings. You're supposed to be with somebody like your energy. You're not supposed, or better, right? Or better, not below, not below. Feminine energy does not. No, 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 no. We step up. We don't come down. Okay. I hope that has been helpful for you. Um, do you have any questions? Good, good. I wanted you to hear that part because I wasn't reading the comments. And then when I looked back and I seen that you were actually in his life first, I was like, okay, then that's your energy. But if you guys aren't even talking right now, that honeymoon, I don't know. I don't know if you felt like you already had that, but like I feel like if you just allow things to just be what they are and don't chase him, don't even think about him, think about yourself. Go take a bath. Perfect. Go take a bath. Like put that energy into yourself. Do your nails, do your hair, put your outfit together all nice. Like take care of yourself. Look good, feel good, smell good, do good. And that way his energy will miss your energy if he's meant for you. And if not, then goodbye, good riddance, and good like that allows space for the right man. Um, anything that leaves your life is not meant for you. And God would not allow anything that was meant for you to leave your life. And what breaks you and hurts you does not heal you. I've learned a lot of things. So don't waste your time on nonsense because you deserve so much better. And if somebody is giving you basic things and you're giving them like so much, like no, stop giving. You are supposed to be receiving. Stop putting into somebody that's not putting into you. Let him experience what he needs to experience to learn the lessons he needs to learn. And in the process, make sure you're learning what you need to too. So you can continue to be an empress. And if you don't feel like you're at that level yet, it's not far away and you can put the energy and the work into it. Oh, girl, there you go. So you tell him that, but don't do it to the point where he has to, um, like, don't give him ultimatums. Don't give him an ultimatum because then that's going to make his decision out of like spite and resentment, and it's going to be weird, and that's not authentic. And no, so just let him know after you know like really sit down with yourself because you weren't born to have a relationship with him. You weren't born to have a relationship with another person or anybody else. You were born to know you, to grow you, to establish who you are and evolve sorry, and evolve to the best of your ability. And you're not going to be able to evolve if you're sitting there diluting your energy, wasting time, wasting energy wasting thoughts, wondering what somebody is going to do or not. And I'm telling you too, men, if they wanted to, they would. They know from jump. A man, they're supposed to. That's what they were made to do. They're the creators, the defenders. Um, if he wanted you, you would know. And if you don't know, and if you're not sure, then he doesn't want you, and at least not enough. Because if he wanted you, he would have you, and he would make sure you knew that he wanted you. It wouldn't be a question. And then, okay, cool, because you are a prize. And if he doesn't acknowledge that, and if he thinks it's a game for an option, then okay, cool, bet. Because you have the ability to go find what you want. Not even find what you want, just be you, and it'll come to you. Because feminine energy receives. We don't chase. And chasing it and like pursuing it, that confuses the energy and it gets you in situations. So no, you're a feminine energy. Be feminine energy. Expect good things. Don't settle for less. And if he's who you want, make sure he knows what the bar is, where the bar is, and that you're not settling for less. There's requirements to be with you, to sit at your table, to be in your life, to be the person that gets to sleep next to you. There's requirements. It's a prize. You are a prize. So, yeah, no. Let him waste his time if he wants to. And when you talk to him, be playful, be loving, be kind, but make sure he knows where you stand with him. Okay. I hope that has been helpful. Okay. Um, Naima, sorry, Naima, yeah, Naima. Am I saying it right now? Girl, I'm excited for you. I feel like your life is about to get like super energetic and happy and like just powerful. Feminine energy is powerful. When we really sit in our energy, we are powerful, abundantly powerful. We multiply what is brought to us, right? Bring me a drama, bring me something where I have to question it and I have to question myself even. No, that's drama. You're going to have a fight, you're going to have a headache, there's going to be issues. But bring me something where I can build something and we can have a family and a home. It like conquer the world together, right? You have the ability to be a power couple, but make sure that you are being a power couple, and you can't be a power couple if your other part of your couple is not power. If they don't even know what the heck they're doing, how are they going to be the addition to your power couple? Facts. Facts. All right. Okay. Anything else before I get off here? I'm actually going to get off here if there's nothing else. Oh, healing hearts. Okay. Okay. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Naima, hold on. I got to get spirit's advice for you. Yeah. Nope, I got you. I understood. Um, but before I finish this, I'm going to get spirit's advice for Naima. 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 Last shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. Naima. Spirit's advice for Naima. Yes, girl. Bottom of the deck, hanged man. You need to have a different perspective. You need to see things like it's like stop catering to him. Don't act like his wife. don't like, he's supposed to be earning that position. Don't give him that credit right away. Don't do it. Okay. So, and then you have the 5 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups. Just like I was saying, I feel like it's important for you the next time you speak with him, let him know what your boundaries are and be very firm. The 5 of Swords is, it's an argument. It's words that are harsh and abrasive, kind of, actually. Um, but if that's out of your character, if that's out of your energy, then don't do it. But make sure that when you speak to him, you are very firm about what. Um, Not even firm. If that's not your energy, just make sure that you are clear, um, about how you feel and what you want and what you're willing to accept. Closed mouths don't get fed, as my sister always used to say. And not making a decision is making a decision. And once you settle for something, like, you settle for it, you've accepted that as, that's okay behavior. Don't don't allow it. All right. The 3 of Pentacles, I feel like once you communicate that things need to be different, you're gonna be happy about the outcome. Like, like the Hanged Man like indicates seeing things from a different perspective. Sometimes it can also be like being the but I don't feel like it applies here. Well, maybe sometimes you might feel like you were sacrificed, or um but you're going to learn so much in this situation by having a different whole perspective. I feel like this whole process has taught you a lot. Like, but you need to reflect on it, make sure you're looking back on it. But once you see things different, once you see things different and you stop settling for it, once you see things different and you communicate very firmly about things need to change, you're going to be happy with the outcome. Because I feel like out of the 1 and 2, 2 is like, okay, it's nice. Like, she's probably pretty. She's probably cute. They definitely flirt. Well, you guys flirt. There's like romantic interest there, but it's unrequited love. But you guys have like the honeymoon and the stuff. So out of 1 and 2, he would choose one. But this is somebody. Why are you even have options to choose from? If you're not available, why are you available? So once you see things, it has to be, you have to see it. You have to see things differently in this situation. You have to have a different perspective so that you can get angry enough to fully communicate what you want to be different and how you want it to be different, and for it to really be firm and to really stick by that energy. And I feel like you'll be happy. You'll be happy. There'll be something to celebrate. The end outcome will be celebration. 5 of Swords talks about um opposition. It could be like doubts within your head, or like opposition with words, like conflict communication. And the 3 of Pentacles talks about building something together but making changes along the way as well. And the 3 of Cups indicates something to celebrate. Sometimes it could be a third party energy as well. So just, but with that being the end of this, it's more representing like celebrating, being playful again, being happy, being excited. Okay, that has been your reading. I hope that has been helpful. I'm gonna get to Healing Heart. Thank you for letting me read for you. I'm glad it was helpful. Thank you for helping me understand how to pronounce your name. Oh, Foxy's here. Oh, yay. Okay, I'm sorry, Healing Hearts. Foxy goes first, actually. Sorry. So yesterday I was on doing readings, and unfortunately I was having technical issues and my stuff kept going out, and I ultimately had to close the reading. So my list is currently I have this little list from yesterday. I always keep a list, guys. I'm always maintaining everything, keep everything noted. So I have my list from yesterday. So these are the people. If these people come into the room before I end, they will have priority. Priority immediately. How to have priority is either being on this list or tips and donations. But these people would come even before tips and donations. So Shirley, Mirador, Ashton, Starry Night, and Foxy Tarot. And Foxy's here. So I'm gonna do Foxy before I do Healing Hearts. My list for today, Naima, again, thank you for letting me read for you. I don't know if you're still here. But Foxy Tarot, let me get this cleaned up and then I'll get into your reading. And I don't know if you have specific questions or if you just want general. If you have a specific question, you go ahead and put it in the chat. If you want general, even if you have a specific question but you want general, don't put your question yet. If you want a general, just put nothing, or you can put something if you want. But I don't like to lead the witness. So I'm just going to see what spirit has. And then if you have a specific question after the general, then I'll look at that. So I'm going to get this put away. And then I'm going to glance at the thing real quick and see if you have a specific question or if you want general. Actually, you waited yesterday. So if you're not pressed for time, I'm going to do both. Like I said, I'll do general first, and then once all that messages come out, if you have specific questions after, then we could do that. But I'm gonna put this away first. Okay. What? Okay, I will. Last shuffle. Thank you. I'm totally lying. One more last shuffle. Last shuffle. Thank you. What? Okay, what are you doing? Oh, hold on. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Aw. How freaking cute. Okay. Well then, well, okay. Okay, give me a second. I want to confirm, confirm or deny. What's the intention? What's the intention? Um. Okay. This is weird. I'm gonna read you the energy, and you tell me if it resonates or not. And if not, we will totally do it again because this is weird. So I'm gonna explain to you. Um, I'm gonna explain to you what you do tarot. I'm assuming because your name. So I was inspired to read from a different deck than the one I wanted to originally use. So I gave in and I read from the deck that I was told um, that I needed to use. But then I also wanted to read a, this other deck. This other deck, the second deck I used, it's how do you say? It's one of the ones I can't show on tarot or on YouTube because it's inappropriate images. But I feel like the messages are more authentic, more raw. Um, so I feel like when it's these kind of topics, I like to use those decks, those type of decks. Long story short, at first I was like, dang, is this dude gonna propose? Because the first and it came out in levels. So the first one was what is face value, what shows clearly, which you have the Knight of Cups, Two of Wands, the Six of Cups. And then you have the Tower with the Three of Pentacles, and then over to the side you have the Knight of Pentacles. So I was like, oh, sorry, and then the bottom deck was the Hierophant. So I was like, oh, dude is learning a lot, and he's gonna at some point is he's intending to make an offer, right? Where you're gonna have to make a decision. Are we in this for long term or not? And it might be unexpected where he might want you to quit your job or just change something. Um, but then I feel like I feel like okay, hold on, and before I do that, so then there was this whole other piece that the same deck, but it was all face down. So with that, you have the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Six of Wands. Or sorry, the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, not Wands. Six of Swords. So then I was like, okay, I feel like you guys are gonna have some communication. I feel like you've been wanting. I don't know what kind of relationship you guys have. I feel like there's definitely gonna be how do you say? There's new opportunities. There's new adventures. There's new things coming in. But then I wanted to use the deck that tells us more about the in-depth raw stuff. And then that was completely opposite. Kind of, in my opinion, it's opposite. I feel like things might have been a little bit difficult with you and him at some point, and I feel like at the end of the day, he's wanting to have a new opportunity and put bygones aside and start over, move out of conflict with you. But um, when I got this deck with the other deck, Um, it actually has, bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and in the reverse you have the the Queen of Swords and the Page of Earth. So in the reverse, both of those were in the reverse. But again, so right here, I just noticed right now, you have the Queen of Swords, well, Queen of Air and King of Air. So that's a matching pair. But one's in the reverse and one's in the upright. I feel like you pissed this person off. I don't know what you did, but I feel like you pissed them off somehow. And they want you to be accountable. I don't know if that makes sense. See, that's not making sense then. Hold on. The Seven of Wands. Three of Air. There's a decision needing to be made. Um, Hold on, guys. Sorry. ¿Son you estaba fe? How much are they? Like 16. Yeah. Do they got the strawberries? I want those too. For the strawberries? So I send you 20. Okay. Thank you. Okay. If you met him online, let's get spirit's advice. Let's do that. Actually, yeah. Foxy, I'm gonna say we're gonna get spirit's advice, but I would say, depending on the context you met them, take it as it resonates. Depending on the context you met them, either this person thinks there's a potential for you guys to really get together and make a solid connection, relationship, possibly at one point in time, or hold on, well, shit, hold on. So that's that energy. Before we get spirits, oh yeah, let's get spirits. Foxy, I want to like clear this energy and get a whole nother deck. Um, and or do you want to do spirits advice before we do that? If you want to do that, or if this resonates for you, I feel like you need to get to know him better. I feel like I feel like there might be things that he said that isn't going to align to reality. Like I wouldn't trust this person based on this. Based on this, I wouldn't cut it off. I would not cut it off. You have the Six of Wands, the Fool card, the Eight of Pentacles. This person potentially has hold on. This person, I feel like this person has the potential to like be good for you, have a good impact in your life, where you can learn from them, they're going to learn from you, but with the understanding that you guys aren't going to see eye to eye 100% all the time. But at the same time, there might be a little energy of like, I don't know if it currently exists or if it will exist, of like trying to show you your place, or how do you say like take advantage in some way, like be misleading for their own gain in some way, shape, or form. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna actually, I don't know where my singing bowl is. Give me a second. I'm gonna clear my energy. I don't know if my energy got weird when I was doing the reading because it triggered me a little. Um, so let me clean my energy a little bit. It's gonna take just a second, and then I'll do it again, and we'll see what comes out. Okay, thank you, Spirit. God is great all the time. God is great all the time. God is great. I want to use this too. Thank you. Foxy's Tarot. What is this person's intentions for toxic? What is this person's intentions for Foxy's Tarot? What last shuffle? What is this person's intentions? Thank you, Spirit. What is I would not trust this person. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe you're going to learn something from them. You have the Hierophant, the Justice in the reverse, and the Chariot in the reverse. I would not meet this person outside of public spaces. That's for sure. I would not, until I was comfortable. Until you know everything's good. If I was you, I wouldn't read. I wouldn't. What the hell? Have you done your own reading on the energy? Foxy's Tarot. Foxy's Tarot. What is this energy of the person that she just met? The energy of the person. Last shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. Help me see clearly. Foxy's Tarot. What is the energy of the person that she just met? What is their intention? What is their intention? Foxy's Tarot. Foxy's Tarot. What is their intention? What is their intention? Foxy's. Girl, yes. I think I was tripping. Hold on. Foxy's Tarot. Okay. So this round is a little bit better, and I feel a lot better about it, especially because we have repeating cards. Somewhat. So, and I say repeating, I mean the Chariot with the Major Arcana deck I used, and the Chariot is also down here with the other deck I used, the Mantra. This deck, use that deck. Well, she's dressed. I use this deck. I use my Tarot 3D, Major Arcana only, and the Mantra. And I can't show you the card, but I feel like get to know this person. You had the Hierophant, which you had came out before as well. I feel like you are gonna learn a lot about this person. I feel like I wouldn't. It's still me personally, you do what you want. I personally would not spend time with them um outside of, like, I get to know them, spend time with them one on one for sure, but make sure it's in public spaces until you are fully comfortable. And I don't care if that's months or years or whatever, until you are fully comfortable. So this round, we have the bottom of the deck is the nine of air, nine of swords. Then you have the queen of wands, queen of fire. You have the king of earth, king of pentacles, the chariot, queen of water, queen of cups, um, the eight of earth, the eight of pentacles. So I feel like nine of air. You're not gonna know until you actually spend time. I feel like you guys will you will collaborate a lot. You'll communicate a lot. You guys might learn a lot. You guys will. You'll learn a lot from each other. But make sure you know what your boundaries are and make sure you stick by them and make sure um I feel like it's going to be good. I feel like be careful and slow with it. Just be mindful of what you want out of this. If you want a physical connection, it's definitely there. If you want something long term, it has the potential to be that as well. So just decide what you want this to become, because it can. It can. It's important for you to get out of your thoughts, the world, the tower, the devil. Get to know them. Get to know them. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Just make sure that get to know them. Get to know them. Get to know what their energy is like. Um, I feel like it could go both ways. I feel like this person, they bring a lot of passion, a lot of excitement, a lot of knowledge to the table. It has the potential for you guys to be something stable and long term, but there's also hidden factors as well within the personalities. So you're a tarot reader, so there might be things that you're intentionally not sharing with him, but not intending it to be for his detriment, and vice versa. So just because somebody's withholding information doesn't mean that it's horrible or whatever. Just trust your intuition, use your discernment. I feel like you guys do have like you have the chariot multiple times out here. Follow it through, trust your intuition and use your discernment. Do what you're inspired to do and check in with yourself first and foremost. Before you do anything, before you commit to anything, make sure you're checking in with yourself. Take it as it resonates and let him prove his intentions for you. He either has intentions to build something long term, like a solid foundation with you, solid friendship, ultimately, hopefully, a relationship, or he's trying to prepare you to so he could get in good. If he works, if he works and he's got his own money, cool. But if he doesn't, look at that and don't just that might be for a reason. Be careful with that. But if he works, good. Then definitely take a little bit of the concern out for sure. If he can provide, if he's not over dominating, I think he would be good. I think he would be good. Has the potential for long term for sure. But just read the energy. Yeah. Foxy, I would say to talk with him. Oh, do you know his birthday? I have this book and I don't need to know his year. Hold on, hold on. I have this book. We can look it up right now. I'll tell you about your guys' relationship. I feel like his intention for you is solid, is good. If he has his own stuff together, I feel like it's good. Yeah. Does he know what you do? Does he know you do tarot? Is he okay with it? I know some people feel a certain type of way about it. They're weird about it. April 28th. April. Okay. And what is yours? Just month and day. Okay. You might want to tell him and see what he thinks, or maybe not that you do tarot, just like, hey, what do you think about tarot? I was watching it, I came across a YouTube video the other day, and just so that you know how he thinks about it, so that way you know if it's safe to share that with him or not, because if it's not safe, then no, then he's definitely not the one for you. um do you know his? He's a Taurus. Oh, sorry. His is April 28th and April 13th. Oh, that's freaking cute. April 8th and April 13th. 262. Oh, hold up, hold up. Okay. All right. So April 8th and April 13th. Okay. Um, April, April 13th and April 28th. April. Okay. Let me move my book over here better. I'm gonna put it up. Oh, you can't see it. You can't see it. Hold on. I'm gonna read it to you, but I'm gonna move my light and hold it up so that you could take a screenshot or something of the book, um, so that you can see it later yourself. So, oh shit, it's the one. Sorry, it's that one on the top. Shit, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was pointless. It sucks. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just read it because the view. I can't get a good angle. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna just read it. Okay. So for April 3rd through the 10th is the week of the star Aries 2. April 11th through the 18th is the week of the pioneer Aries 3. That's fucking cute. Okay. So for your guys's, it says the strength is daring, social, outgoing. Weaknesses is outspoken, selfish, superficial. Best relationship you guys can have is brother and sister. Worst relationship is love. And an example of people who had this relationship or had a relationship at these birth dates is Pete Rose. I have no idea who that is. And A. Bartlett Gemini. I don't know who those people are. So what it says, your guys' relationship overall is social savvy. This relationship focuses on acquiring social skills and coming into a more meaningful connection with the world. A stimulating and productive matchup, it is not afraid to take risk, but its energies abide enter, entertaining and theoretical. Theoretical. I can't talk or read. Must be given direction. Aries is not usually considered a social sign, but is combination. But in combination with these two will focus a lot of energy on socializing, figuring out the best way to handle people, and perhaps even to climb the ladder of their minute society. Both partners will learn valuable lessons in interpersonal dealings through the relationship. Even so, their social success is not guaranteed. Mistakes are inevitable, since as a unit they can be brash and outspoken. Aries 2 requires a lot of patience and attention, but this is precisely what Aries 3 may be prepared to give. They understand Aries 2 fire and spirit rarely will rarely compromise or betray it. Since they know that Aries 2 is properly led towards a goal can be a real powerhouse. There you go. See? It all depends on how you guys manage. I hope my reading isn't ridiculous right now. His, it's okay. It's the birthdays. It doesn't matter. It's the energies, right? One danger here is that Aries 2 may find it hard to accept or understand an Aries 3 ideology, religious affirmations, or psychological stance, and become stubbornly resistant to it. That's what I'm saying. Like, ask him, have you ever seen a tarot video? What do you think about those? Or just, oh, one of my coworkers got a tarot reading. What do you think about that? Just to get his idea about it. So his is April 28th and mine is April 13th. Oh, I've been reading the whole freaking thing wrong. I'm so sorry. His is April 28th. And I'm so sorry. Thank you for clarifying that. I'm sorry. I wasted this day. I'm so sorry. I wasted so much time on this freaking thing today, particularly. Okay, his is April 28th. So April 28th. Okay, I got it now. And mine is April 13th. Yeah, that's totally going to change everything. 285. Okay. All right. So April 13th, 28th. Okay. All right. So it's eat to live versus live to eat. April 18th. Sorry. Oh my God. April 11th through 18th is the week of the Pioneer Aries 3. April 25th through May 2nd is the week of manifestation Taurus first. Taurus 1. So your guys' strength is persevering, ideal oriented, social. Persevering, idea oriented, social. Weaknesses is dominating, power tripping, conflicting. Best is community, social work. Worst is love. Two people that had these birthdays with the relationship is David Letterman and Jay Leno. Okay, So for you guys, your advice is givers must learn to be takers. Accepting help does not make you weak. Power tripping can be a waste of time and energy. Chill. Okay. So your guys' says eat to live versus live to eat. This relationship could furnish the material for a whole textbook on power. Although both Aries 3 and Taurus 1 are highly dominant types, they express their dominance very differently. Aries 3 are turned on by the kick of leading others and of moving out into the world, while Taurus 1 can be quite content to sit at home or in the office as long as they know that other people are implementing their ideas. In both cases, however, ruling the roost is a firm requirement, which can make a marriage or other permanent living situations between these two difficult or impossible. They may avoid conflict if they are negative. Sorry, hold on. They may avoid conflict if they can negotiate a strict separation of duties and spheres of influence within the family or group, but it will be difficult. To cite one example, food, what tourists one eat is very important to them, and many of them have a great fondness for cooking. Aries 3s, on the other hand, are liable to eat whatever is there, using food simply as fuel. It might be said that Aries 3 eat to live, while Taurus 1 live to eat. Also important to Taurus ones are other kinds of sorry, hold on. Ah, sorry. Also important to Taurus ones are other kinds of creature comfort, particularly home furnishings, which may not matter much to adventuresome Aries 3. Serious power struggles Aries sorry, sorry. Serious power struggles arise when Aries 3 insists that quality food and furnishings are items that those they live with can and should be added, sorry, can and should be able to do without. Their physical stamina and their devotion to ideas aside, Aries 3 and Taurus 1 may have little to share in a love relationship or marriage. As friends, Taurus 1 have a need to express sympathy and affection, while Aries 3 may play it cooler and try to keep their emotions under control, though not without occasional flare ups. Friendships between these two are often built around involvement with social, community, and family interactions, but neither party like to be alone for very long. I don't know if that was helpful. I'm so sorry. I'm actually going to be getting off here right now. Ugh, I hate when that happens. Okay, Foxy, this book, um, this book is The Secret Languages of Relationships. It's a book on your everybody's birthday, your psychological sign. And I don't know all the research and everything that went into it, but I have found it to be helpful for me and pretty spot on. Perfect. Okay. I'm actually going to be getting off here. Um, but yeah, and I got to charge the battery. But I will be back on. Um, hold on, Shirley. Man, hold on, I'm lying. Hold on, hold on. I'm lying. Okay, I'm lying. I'm lying. Shirley, I will do your thing right now. Healing Hearts. I will do you before I get off too. Actually, my food's here, guys. I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna get right back on. Give me like 20, 30 minutes. 15, 20, 30 minutes. I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back on. So my list, just lost my guy. My list right now, I still have my list from yesterday that I didn't complete. So thank you. So when I get back on, Shirley, you're still on my list from yesterday. I have you. So I'm gonna finish you, and then I have Ashton and Starry Night, and then Foxy Tarot. I just finished Foxy from yesterday too, and then my list for today is Healing Hearts. Healing Hearts. And then when I come back, whoever's still here and wants to be put on the list, I'll add you to the list, but that's my order. So when I get back, it's going to be Shirley, because this is the order it goes in. It's going to be Shirley, Ashton, Starry Night, Healing Hearts. But I don't think that Ashton and Starry Night are going to be in. So I'll be back. I'm going to go eat real quick, and then I'll be right back. So I'll see you. And then when I get back, Shirley, make sure you have your buzzer on, because after I eat, it's not going to be long. It's not. I'm going to try to hurry because I need to get off somewhat early tonight too, so I can get some sleep. But I'll be right back. See you guys in a little bit.